What's up, everybody? Hello, it's lovely to see you. So many of you chatting this evening already. Hello, Steve. Great game. Hoping for a co-op expansion in the future. I'm going to tell you something right now, a little behind the scenes. I mean, game publishers, we always have 1,000,001 ideas, don't we? And we only ever make one of them because that's how publishing works. But we're having many meetings, excitable, chatty about the future of Destinies and the system. And there's just wonderful conversations happening. And believe me, that kind of feedback, and when people are sharing feedback on BGG and on Facebook and giving us ratings and things like co-op expansions, co-op versions, we're all over it. Hey, Susie, Woot Destinies, Woot with an H? I've never seen Woot with an H. Woot. Hey, Steve, have to say I'm less productive watching this than the Kingdom Rush playthroughs. Yeah, but in Kingdom Rush, you save our beacon whenever we're playing. When Bree, hello, Bree, hi, she's here. Bree had a holiday last week, so I was playing Destinies last week, and she is back this week, but I decided, no, I've got Destiny's itch that I want to scratch, and I'm not letting it go, because anyone that watched last week, you'll get what I want to do this week when I talk about it in a second. Hey, Charles, love Destiny's, awesome job. Massive heart with fingers. Many of the Lucky Duck team swing by and have a look, especially when the stream's starting. So if any of them are here, I'll make sure to pass on the message, because what can you say? That's lovely praise. Thank you so much. So yes, last week we did Destinies, we did Solo, we did Nature of the Beast, and we did Explorer. So we were able to go, and I think I spent about 2 hours, hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours exploring, and we were successful as the witch. I'm back this week. I'm going to play Nature of the Beast again, but this time it's Challenger mode, and I'm going to change my character. Brandon says, just picked up a copy, can't wait to start shooting it, let alone playing it. Brandon of Tangerine Games, who made our Kingdom Rush intro and trailer, if you've ever seen that. Outstanding. Can't wait to hear what you think of it, sir. That'd be amazing. Susie nails it. You actually want to hunt the werewolf this time? So if you watched last week, you'll find that I kept getting distracted. I kept falling out of character of the witch and kept falling into character of Az, who just wanted to play Van Helsing. So this week I might be back with a little bit more Van Helsing on the brain. Chuck says, been looking for a copy. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. They are hard to find. We are out of stock of the base game of Destinies. Don't know why I did this. Don't know why I did this. We're out of stock in the US and in the EU. I think we've got a very small amount of stock in Canada still remaining. But basically, we've actually ordered another print run. We're hoping it's going to be here August, hopefully. Shipping at the minute, if anyone's keeping track of it, is a nightmare just in general. But in the tabletop publishing world, it is very tough right now. Max says, really love your game. Can't wait to play again. Oh, giant heart with fingers. And Chuck, you should be able to find Destinies online or in local game stores. We did, a big, obviously, I'm going to get this number wrong. And if anyone's in chat, Vince or Anthony, my sales and director and CEO, if they were here, they were telling me, but I think we did like 8,000 copies. Woof. They're just gone. So if you can find one in the store, definitely grab it. The hype for Destinies is well deserved. Looking forward to the future. Oh, that is so nice. That is awesome. Jim says, we're in the midst of packing to move from Kansas City to Orlando, Florida. Once moved, I hope to get a copy. So excited to get a copy. Oh, Jim, good luck with your move. I do not envy you at all. Moving is one of those top tier stressful things to do in your life. And moving board game collections, which I assume maybe you own, it's never a fun experience. Max says, when will the extra Kickstarter expansion be ready to play in the app? So yeah, at the moment, base game Destinies is in, and so is Sea of Sands. In fact, boom. So yes, we have the 5 base game scenarios from the base game, and we also have the 3 scenarios from the Sea of Sand expansion. Technically, the Sea of Sand expansion isn't actually coming out in retail until later this year, physically. The Myth and Folklore expansion, which is essentially all the stretch goals. It's all the stuff that was unlocked during the campaign. That has been sent out to backers, and you can still get some of it on our website. We have a small amount of stock of it on our website, but the app and all the scenarios for that should be ready, we're hoping, in September. So give us about 2 to 3 months, and we should have that all in there with more scenarios to play. He says, I just finished painting the base game. Abaddon is such a beast. Sea of Sands is next up. Bree, as ever, putting me to shame with the painting. I adore it. I can't wait to see pictures. Right, without much further ado, let's get into this. So I'm going to turn my sound on. You guys can let me know if it's too loud or quiet. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it. So yeah, we're playing Nature of the Beast again, except this time I am going to play as the huntsman. And I very much want to focus on a very specific goal because I'm playing the challenger mode. Now, with the challenger mode, I'm going to read it to you. When the guys came up with this, they're kind of sadistic. What they wrote was, for Explorer mode, if you want to explore the story, pick Explorer mode. There's no time pressure, no special events, or there's nothing pushing you to optimize your performance. Explorer mode, right? If you're playing on your own. If you're playing competitively, obviously you're still racing and competing against other players. But solo challenger mode, it says if you seek a real challenge, pick challenger mode. Time pressure, special events will make it difficult. And in challenger mode, you may lose each scenario and replay it several times. So, last week, I played as the witch, and I got a little bit of information. I'm going to share it with you now. I know where there's a silver item I can go and get something silver straight away, which I can potentially use against the wolf. I don't know where there's a second one. So my goal is going to be dive into the challenger mode, know I'm under pressure, use that little bit of insight from my first playthrough to try and get off to a quick start, and then see if I can find another silver item and then go and fight the wolf. That being said, the second goal of the huntsman is not to kill. So the first one is kill the monster, find and bring 2 silver items to the blacksmith so he can make you a weapon to kill the werewolf. Or I could finish the spell, which is find and bring 2 ritual items to the crossroads. I don't really want to do that. I could, but I'm not gonna. I want to go for the fisticuffs, right? It's for my pride. And I'm hoping that with that little bit of insight knowledge, I might be able to do it. If I feel it doesn't take me too long, I might take a second go tonight. We might try it twice because I quite want to succeed. I'm a bad loser. Not really, but kinda. I don't like to lose, but who does? So without much further ado, that's the wrong mouse, as you want this mouse right here. So, nature of the beast. In the dead of winter, a monster preys on the town. Among whispers of curses and dark magic, there are few who will not cower and hide, but go into the night to face the beast. What fate awaits them? So we are going solo challenger. And here we go.
It was a dark night in the dead of winter, when the terrible howl resounded for the first time. No strangers to wolves, the men quickly assembled a hunting party. The few who returned, bloodied and terrified, spoke of a monster, a werewolf, hungry for human flesh. The townsfolk turned to the mayor, once a famed warrior, but they found his house dark and abandoned. Did he abandon his kin to the mercy of the monster? Or had some other darker fate befallen him? As the beast prowled the woods, many wondered, what does it want? Where did it come from? And most of all, how to put an end to this nightmare.
We got it. We got it covered. We're fine.
But there were a few who knew their fates were, for various reasons, tied to the monster. And so, the threads of destiny became interwoven for the first time.
It doesn't get old. I love that intro. Hopefully you all heard that fine. Please let me know if you didn't. And if you need me to turn the volume up or down, let me know and I'll do my best. Right, we're going huntsman. And with that, a small spoiler warning, because I'm going to read a little bit. Well, do you know what? I should have given you a spoiler warning before, but hopefully you're all aware. So the huntsman. You serve your mistress well, and have done so since long before she married that cruel man. Oh, dang, I hadn't read this, actually. Thanks, Susie. Well, she decided to get rid of him, and you gladly assisted. But the curse meant to turn him into a werewolf succeeded only partially. Now in his half-bestial form, he surely comes for revenge. You must finish what she started before his nature is discovered. Oh, dang, that completely changes things. So I can either finish the spell by finding and bringing 2 ritual items to the crossroads and turn him completely into a werewolf, or I can kill the monster, find and bring 2 silver items to the blacksmith so he can make you a weapon to kill the werewolf. But I helped turn him into a werewolf. Oh man, I don't want to play the huntsman. The huntsman's evil. Damn. Sugar, like super conflicted now. I thought I was going to be like the bold huntsman of the town protecting people, and it turns out that I'm actually partly to blame. Okay, damn. I'll probably still go for it and still go for it. Right, let me grab my mini. Where are there you are. I need to exhaust all my dice. That's fine. I need to put, okay, intelligence, not my forte. So 5, 7, and 11. So 5, 7, 11 on those tracks. Then 4, 7, 11, and 12 for my dexterity. And then my power is 5, 7, 11. So quite a balanced character, actually, but certainly favoring dexterity more than anything. So 5, 7, 11, 4, 7, 11, 12, 5, 7, 11, 12. Okay, brilliant. I need to exhaust my dice. I also need a bow. Oh, nice. So that's number 4. So a bow can be used in a dexterity test to also use your markers for power. Oh man, so that could turn like a 7 from a 2 success into a 4 success, but I would discard it. It's a one-time effect. Ooh, okay. Nice. All right. So I think I've got everything. I need a gold. Oh, you forgot my gold. LOL, after working so hard to be so good last time, it appears that you have tricked into becoming. I honestly didn't realize until the moment I read that. Evil has a way of doing that to you, right? Like, oh man. All right, back into the app again. Oh, that's my face. This one. There's what we wanted. Did we take? Yes. Game progress is automatically saved. Love it. Okay, so the western part of town, the church welcomes all. The town hall is locked and barred. So we get number 2. And pop that in the middle of the board. I think that's probably about as middle as I can get it. Oh, but we're flipping that over right away, of course. Okay. So this is the western part of town. The church welcomes all. The town hall is locked and barred. We need to put, in these days of cold, the church is a beacon for hope. So we have our priest right there. We'll bring this screen up so we can get a little bit of both. Look at that. So the eastern part of town, where the smith and the inn can be found, is 23. Okay, so straight away, I know I'm going to need the blacksmith. And using the little bit of knowledge I have from the last time I played, I also know in this square, or near this square, is the mayor's house. And I want to go there to get a ceremonial key because it's made of silver. So that's going to be probably priority number 1. I have the hills by the village where the stone circle stands. Here. Keep pressing the wrong mouse. The road through the forest used to be much safer. So I'm probably not going to spend much time trying to curry favor with people. Like right now, I'm not caring about who's done what or who I can help or finding out information about the needs of the townsfolk. I've got a single solitary goal of one of my 2 destinies, which is to go and find silver, get it melted down, and fight the beast. A wolf howls somewhere in the meadow. I didn't go to, I think, any of the 3 most northern places when I played as the witch. I think there was like 4 or 5 different areas, different tiles that I didn't even visit. So I'm probably going to consider doing a little bit of exploration that I didn't do last time to try and find more silver items. Okay. How's this looking? Let's bring it down a bit so it's a bit closer to y'all. I think it might be a bit easier if it's like there. What do we think about that? That's way better. Why didn't you put it there to begin with? As I don't know. Because yeah, look at that. You'd almost think that square's in the middle of the screen. Anyway, good, done. So you fear for your mistress's safety. If you don't hurry, the beast will claim her. I'm Oh, 8 days remaining. Okay. Refresh the die. So, God, playing as the huntsman has totally conflicted me. Right. Priorities. I'm going to stick to my plan of getting the first silver item I can immediately. So I'm going to move to tile 23. So I'm going to move here. I'm going to put that into the app. So the eastern part of town where the smith and the inn can be found. Here we go. Flip that over. This part of the town houses the inn and the craftsman's dwellings. Usually it's teeming with life. Now the street is empty. Oh, I've got the hanging tree, of course. Okay. And there's a part of me which wants to run northeast, because northeast, like in this section, sort of north of the hanging tree, there was like a manor that gets attacked. And I almost kind of want to run there and see if I can find out what happens before it gets attacked. So that's the crossroads. Then wolves howl. The forest does not welcome you. So I don't know if I want anything to do with the wolves. I only care about the wolf, the beast, right? So I'm probably not going to risk fighting normal wolves. The fields are frozen solid. I don't know if I'm going to need to go to the fields either. So what am I prioritizing? I'm prioritizing rich buildings like the mayor's house and potentially like the mansion to try and get hold of silver. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So right now I've got the main town, the west part of town with the church. I've then got, I have to put my points of interest down. So I've got the inn, which again, I could go and spend some time at. I've got the blacksmith who's going to go here. And then I've got the mayor's house. And I really want to break in there and not mess it up. I don't want to waste time. I want to get in and barge down the door ASAP. So do you know what? That's it. Turn number 1, straight to the mayor's house. That is where we're going. Yes, I will visit the mayor's house. So the house is eerily quiet. Snowdrifts cover the path and it's clear. No one has been here for a few days at the very least. Both the mayor and his wife disappeared just as the beast showed up. What happened to them? Okay, I'm not going to do what I did when I was the witch. I'm not going to look around outside. I'm going to try and bust open the door. I'm not going to try and do it with a bow. I'm going to try and force it open. And I'm going to commit my effort dice and my 2 main dice. So break open that door. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see that, but that is a 1, a 1, and a 1, which on my power track does not even get me a single success. I feel like I'm not going to get through this door. Raw strength may not be enough to break down this well-made door. You might need an alternate approach. Alternate approach. Should the bottom row be shifted a square to the left? Oh, dude, the bottom row should totally be shifted a square to the left. What would we do without Steve? Seriously, Steve. What would I do without you? Ta-da! As we move land and earth. Thank you, Steve. So I had to gain an experience and I had to lose a stat and power. Start of day 2, I will get to refresh one of my dice, and I'm probably going to spend my experience to improve my power and try and get into this house again. Or what I could do is I could go and explore a little bit, give myself some time to recoup some effort dice, and then try it again. But I feel like if we can get like 2 successes, we're going to get into this door, right? I hope. I could go to the blacksmith and potentially buy some stuff. No, let's just break down the door. So I'm going to spend the experience. I'm going to increase my power from 8 to 7 and 7 to 6. So if I can get 6 on 3 dice, we'll get 2 successes, and I hope that will be enough to break in the door. So let's try it again. Mayor's house again. We're going to try and bust it open. Oh, I'm a silly boy. I know this is a bit risky. I wish you good luck with your dice roll. Oh, thanks, Winslow. It's nice to see you again. Thank you for coming to watch again. It did say raw power alone wouldn't be enough, didn't it? So what happens whenever Bree's actually reading the text and paying attention to it versus me just powering through? We're going to try. We're going to try. Okay, come on, 6 at least. Okay, that is not a 6. That is a 5. Oh my goodness. I'm totally going to not make it through this door again. 1 success. Yeah, no, as soon as you said that, Bree, I was like, yeah, do you know what? You're right. I probably shouldn't have tried to break through the door when it told me that raw strength may not be enough. Damn. Okay. Totally just wasted a day. Oh, sugar. All right. Hold on. Let me get my experience. I'm skipping ahead and lose a power. So, drawn by rumors of the monster, the bishop himself arrives in town. He takes up residence in the church, and it's said that he offers a reward to anyone who slays the wolves, threatening the faithful. He believes them to be in league with the beast. What kind of reward do we think the bishop would give us? Do you think the bishop would give us a silver reward? Probably something more ritualistic, right? The priest was seen traveling east towards the crossroads, burdened by some troubling dilemma. All right, so priest is out of there, and the bishop is in. Okay, and I've got my effort dice back. Okay, let's go visit the locksmith and get a lockpick, because Susie has a plan, and I think Susie has a good plan. So we get here, and we've got the trait stack. So I need 2 hatchets. I only have 1 gold though. How much is a lockpick? I need 2 lockpicks. There we go. Lockpicks are 1 gold. Okay, brilliant. I need 14 2 swords. What's that? 14. Okay. Trap and a crossbow. I wonder if going and... Oh, the crossbow's a special item, isn't it? Yeah. I wonder if hunting the wolves is worthwhile. Probably not, right? So I'll set up this stack of items. I will put a little horseshoe down where the blacksmith is. And I'll put a little horseshoe down where his stack of items are going to be. And you know what? We will just go ahead and buy a lockpick. So I'll spend my 1 gold. I will grab the lockpick. And I will listen to the incredibly smart people in chat who know much better than me. Now, first things first. We're talking to him, so we might engage him. Let's ask him about my destiny. Let's very much focus this on the kill the monster side. So... bring any silver you can find to me, and I'll prepare what you need. I really would have loved it if you told me where some silver was. Oh, yay! Oh, brilliant. Okay. Wait, where's the abbey? I've never... Oh, sorry, you guys can't see this. Sorry, I should have been saying this out loud. He was telling me that any silver item I bring, he'll melt it down, which is great. And then he said the abbey used to hold many treasures, but now it lies in ruins. Maybe something remains. Was it the abbey in the northeast? Or is the abbey somewhere else? Damn. Okay, well, that's good. So we've got a lead on a second one. If you need all your effort dice back, praying at the church helps. Ooh. So this is why rushing may not have been a good thing to do. All right, here we go. We're going to do something bold. We're going to do something bold. Don't tell me where it is. Maybe I should. No, don't tell me where it is. Don't tell me. No, don't tell me. So I'm going to try and steal something. And I'm going to spend my experience. And I'm going to spend my experience to bring my 7 dexterity down to a 5. And I'm going to use an effort dice. And I'm going to try and steal something. I don't know what I'm trying to steal. I'm going to try to steal something. We really want to see a 5. Oh my goodness, why couldn't I have had that to break and broken down the door? There's an 8. My goodness. So that's 2 successes. The man is busy, but he keeps a close watch on his wares. You linger for a moment but fail to find an opening. Is that suspicion in his eyes? Oh. Well, okay, so we lose 1 dexterity, but we do get an experience for trying to do something. I exhaust one of my effort dice, but I didn't have any anyway. So, do you know what? That worked out okay. Does he kick us out? No, he doesn't. So I don't have a silver item. I've already looked at his wares because I bought something without even clicking on it. Sorry, mate. Ask him about an item. No, I don't think I need to. Okay. You can see how focused I am on this because I didn't even bother to read the introduction to the blacksmith. I was just like, give me your lockpick, tell me where the silver is, and I'm going to try and rob you and I'm going to leave. Compared to last week where I was trying to roleplay it, now I'm just like, let's go. I've got werewolves to kill. Okay. The missing mayor is the main topic of town gossip. Some blame his disappearance on his wife, who is widely distrusted. She's a strange woman who's rumored to dabble in the arcane arts. The sorceress, some called her, behind her back. When he disappeared, so did she. All right, so I've got a feeling the abbey is north, but let's go and do our lock-picking thing at the mayor's house. So, mayor's house, yes please. Let's open the door. Let's get through the lock with the thing that has lock in its name. Boom. Do it. You make short work of the lock. The path inside is open. The house is dark and quiet. Discard the lockpick. Damn. I really would have loved to have kept it. Not gonna lie. Search the house, look around outside, or steal the coins. We're going to steal stuff. We steal stuff this week. The money is out in the open. Your mission is of great importance. I need all the help you can get. Should you take it? Yes, I should. Give me the money. You need it more than they do. The feeling of guilt is almost imperceptible. Give me all your money, all your hugs and kisses too. I'm gonna kill some werewolves. It's just a down payment, all right? Search the house. Oh, okay. I probably want to see like a 7, and I've only got 2 dice. Oh, goodness, this is... I need a 5 for 1 success, or a 7 for 2 successes. That is double 4s. Double 4s is 2 successes. We're getting them. We're getting them. Come on. Search the house. Yes. At first, you find nothing out of the ordinary, but then a rug lying unevenly, a hollow sound as you knock on the floorboards beneath. The compartment hidden below is mostly empty, clearing out in a hurry, but the blah, 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 blah. I'm just too excited. But the scraps of parchment and broken talismans of sticks and bone leave no room for doubt. This is where she used to hide the evidence of her sorceries. A silver key gleams in the dirt, evidently forgotten. But what does it open? Gain ornamented key. Do you know what bugs me though? We never found out. We never found out what the ornamented key opened in the last game. And I still want to know what the ornamented key opens. Right? Yeah, let's decipher the notes we found. We can try. Nothing's gonna... 5 for 1 success, 7 for 2 successes. That's a 4. That's 0 successes. Well, that's easy to put into the app. Just hit confirm. The strange... Oh no. The strange words, strange sigils. You understand nothing and still you feel fear. You leave the house in a hurry. Wow, I lose an intelligence, which I'll move my 11 from to 12. And I exhaust an effort dice. Thankfully, I don't have any, and I don't gain any experience. That was just bad. It is indeed silver, Bree. It is indeed silver. I think this... Is this the best cam I have? Yeah, this is no good. It is indeed an ornamented key that comes with an always ability that says you may exhaust 1 unrolled effort dice to re-roll any number of dice. And it is indeed silver. And that's... I want to say it's cheating a little bit, but this is because last week I played as the witch in this same scenario, and I ended up with the ornamented key, and I used it for the re-rolls. Now, I knew it was there, and I'm going to go melt it down with the blacksmith to help make a weapon to kill the werewolf. So, the mayor's house offers nothing more to find. Well, I did flee it, so... Oh, it's actually gone from the board. Okay. Get out of there. You didn't see that, but I just threw that point of interest off the table. I didn't mean to, but it's now gone. You fear you have but a few days until the beast attacks the one who brought this fate upon it, your mistress. You must finish it fast. All right. Full of confidence. Day 5. 4 days remaining. We got this. Okay, to the blacksmith. Oh no! Okay, so the beast attacks. The grounds around the noble manor to the northeast become a scene of slaughter. Men and animals alike lie dead. The manor's gates are shut. Okay, 2 things about that then. 1, that's not where the abbey is. The abbey is northeast. We've got to go find the abbey. Number 2, it's too late for me to go there and try and get silver from the manor. Although I could still go and steal some cutlery if they're all dead, but they've closed the gates. So maybe if I'd gone straight there, I could have got in before the gates were closed. Maybe got eaten by the beast. Okay, so that's... Yeah. So this key was the one that I wanted to go to immediately, which is why I made a beeline for breaking down the door and completely failed at it. So the town hall is hastily transformed into a field hospital. The victims are lucky a doctor was passing through town. I am struggling to read today. Oh. All right, Mr. Doctor. I'll put you down there. So blacksmith, inn, bishop at the church. We know the priest is off at the crossroads, and the doctor is now at the town hall just here. The town hall's open, albeit in a different function. All right. We've got our effort dice back. Yes, we did. And we've got an experience to spend. So, blacksmith, give him some silver. Visit the blacksmith. Yes. Give him... I could try and steal again. I could try and steal again. Give him a silver item. Yes. So we give him the ornamented key. Pure silver, the smith says, quickly evaluating your findings. If you want a silver blade, I'll need some more material, of course, but this is enough to get me started. Okay, discard the key. The smith can begin working on your weapon. He will need 1 more piece of silver to finish it. All right. Is the beast avoiding you? Your preparations have made it hesitant. You gain 3 extra days. Nice. Okay. Awesome. That's brilliant. So a bit of extra, because I was certainly worried that we were going to run out of time before I found a silver item, because it had already taken me 5 days to get this far. Okay, brilliant. That's great news. Let's try and steal. Well, I could buy something, right? Couldn't I? So I've got a crossbow, which on my turn, I can basically lose dexterity to gain power. I've got a trap, which lets me re-roll. Oh, a trap that gives me a total of 10 on a dexterity check. That's pretty good. I've got swords, which does the same thing, but for power. I've got lockpick again, or hatchet. Do you know what? It's time to gear up, isn't it? If I'm going to go fighting, it is time to gear up. Let's grab a trap and a hatchet for 2 gold. I am gearing up. I am preparing for a fight, right? Yeah, the 3 days, Wenceslas, are really like, thank goodness we got those 3 days, because I think we would be in real trouble without them. So, what else are we doing? I'm going to ask him about my other part of my destiny. No, let's keep a focus. We're not going to complete the ritual. We're going to slay the werewolf. I'm not even going to go down the ritual path. That's my decision. Let's try and steal something again, though. All right, and before I do that, I'm going to use my experience. I'm going to move my 6 down to a 5. And I'm going to move my 11 down to a 10. And that may not be valid now, but it will be valid if I decide to use the trap later. But I'm not going to use the trap for stealing. So we'd love to see 4 for 1 success or 5 for 2 successes. There's a 6. So that'll be 2 successes. Come on, steal something. Oh, it's the same as last time, wasn't it? Yeah. This is fine, though. Oh, no, but I lose an effort dice? Damn. Oh, I need to pay more attention. So I lose the dexterity, but I gain an experience again. So although I'm taking hits, I'm also getting experience by taking actions. Right, let's get out of here. Okay. The beast was seen running toward the woods. It moved inhumanly fast. So let's get these back. Okay. So where to is the question. So I think that the manor is here. I also know from last week the Romani camp is down there. I can't remember what was here. And I don't remember if anything ever got put here or if I saw it. So these are frozen fields. I know there's a wolf howling up here. And I know there are wolves tracking the forest and this path is dangerous. My gut feeling is to move to the stone circle. I want to look here and here. So if I go to the stone circle, I could have these two spaces revealed and then make a decision about where to go. It feels a little bit bad to waste a turn just moving, but I could get something to do at the stone circle that might help me. So that's what I think I'm going to do. So I'm going to move across. We're going to click on tile 11. So the hills by the village where the stone circle stands, I'm going to explore tile 11. So flip that puppy over. The wind sings through the ancient stones, chilling you to the bone. Aha, the ruins of the old abbey lie in this direction. Bullseye, that's what we wanted. We got to go and do some searching. Okay, and what about south of us? Few venture this far into the woods, and fewer still with the beasts around, so it's number 4. Okay. So this is how we are set up right now. And we have a place of old worship now rarely visited. Well, it's the only point of interest on this tile. And I'm here. I've done my move. I don't have any more movement to do. So I'm really thinking that I should visit the stones just in case. I don't remember you were in the top. You can tap/click on the face down tiles to see the stones. Yes, you can. Well, when you've got the opportunity to move, you can, because I've already moved, so it won't let me now. Let's visit the standing stones. Okay. Ancient symbols carved into the stones are faded, but there's still power here. The townsfolk fear and avoid this place. I can meditate in the circle. I can pray to the old gods, or I can search the circle. Dexterity is definitely my strongest stat by far, so I'm going to use my experience to bring my 11 down to a 10, and actually bring it down to a bring it down to a 9. And I'm going to search. So I'm going to try and search the circle with a dexterity test. 4 would give me 1 success, or 5 would give me 2. That's a 4, which is a bit. I'm not sure 1 success of searching the circle is actually going to be anything. So there are human tracks here, unusual for this place, but you can't discern anything from them. Someone was here recently. What for? So I lose a dexterity, so put that back up to 10, but I gain an experience again because I'm performing actions. Okay. Oh, I can still do more stuff. Our turn wasn't ended. So yeah, do you know what? Let's try and meditate. I'll try. I'm not going to commit any effort dice. I'm just going to roll 2. So a 5 would give me 1 success, or a 7 would give me 2 successes. That's a 7. Or 3. Creepy, creepy noise at these stones. Does sound like wind, but it sounds like wind like moving through metal, but creepy. Like, you close your eyes, touching the icy rock, feeling the traces of ages on it. Minutes pass, maybe hours, as disjointed visions assault your mind. You strain your will to remember what you've seen, but when you open your eyes, all that remains are cryptic glimpses. A life both innocent and sinful to be sacrificed. An error, a spell, half cast. Oh, it's the werewolf. The sacrifice escapes, carrying the horned visage. Something comes from beyond, tearing through the tapestry of fate. The first seal is broken. She runs. A howl pierces the night, snapping you back to consciousness. Was it just a vision, or did you really hear it? You leave in a hurry. My mistress is being hunted. We gotta go kill the werewolf. All right, refresh an effort die. Get my main dice back. I've got 2 experience to spend now, and I've got 5 days remaining. Day 7. Husband of a witch, son of a witch. Nothing good could have come from this, some say, about the missing mare. Oh. Others claim the sorceress summoned the beast to kill him as she hid in the dark woods. Oh boy. Alright, we're going to the ruined abbey in search of silver. The ruins of the old abbey lie in this direction. An abbey stood here once. Now nothing but a wind-blasted ruin remains. So I have the ruined abbey itself. It's there. And we've also got a mausoleum. Time has not been kind to the mausoleum. A mausoleum... No, a mausoleum's an underground tomb where they bury people. Is that right? What's the definition of a mausoleum? Am I getting that mixed up? So I've got the mausoleum here. I've got the ruined abbey here. I'm going to go to the ruined abbey, I think, but I'm really curious at what's in the mausoleum. Someone quickly give me an educated definition of mausoleum, because I clearly, above ground, I think. Ah, but it is like a tomb, right? Essentially. Sure if that's... But I'm going to go to the abbey for now. So move to the abbey. Okay, visit the ruined abbey. Yes. Okay, not much is left of the abbey. Just a crumbling ruin lost on a snowy hill. By some miracle, some cracked, stained glass in a remaining window is partially preserved. The rare winter sun gives life to its vibrant colours. Masterfully crafted, it must have been magnificent in the abbey's glory days. Search the ruin or look at the stained glass. I actually really want to look at the stained glass, but we've got to search the ruin. It's like a Chuck E. Cheese. Are you thinking of mausoleum rather than mausoleum? I don't like... A building, especially a large and stately one, housing a tomb or tombs. Oh, okay. There we go. Thank you very much, Brie. But I'm going to say that I think Charles's one is more accurate. I think it's a Chuck E. Cheese, and that's the way I'm going to envision it now. Like a Five Nights at Freddy's Chuck E. Cheese, where it's very happy, but at nighttime it's really terrifying. Yeah, that's not what a mausoleum is in my head. And I shouldn't joke about that, because that generally will be the memory that sticks. So, I don't want to feel this. I need... I'm going to chat. I'm going to ask you for a decision here. I've got 4 stats in dexterity. I need to search the runes. I've got 4, 5, 10, and 12. So I've got a couple of things I can do. I've got 2 experience to spend, which means I can move 4 pips down. Any 4, I can move 1, or I can move 1 multiple. If I use my trap in a dexterity test, I don't roll any dice. Instead, you just get 10. So I would basically get 3 successes immediately. So I could do a combination of experience and trap. Or we could do experience and do power, maybe, because I am going to fight the werewolf, right? And I'm not sure if dexterity is all I'll need. I feel like I should maybe get some power experience. And then the other thing is, do I use the trap, or do I keep the trap for the fight with the werewolf and instead trust my rolls? So the question is, first of all, trap or rolls? And the second question, go dexterity, go power, or go 50-50 and kind of split it between the 2 of them. What do you think? I'm leaning towards splitting my leveling up between dexterity and power. I just don't know about the trap. Should I use the trap? Or should I use my own rolls and just hope that my rolls get me there? I'm like legitimately feared about losing. Feared? That's a real Irish thing to say. I'm feared. I'm scared of losing days searching for silver with my terrible rolls. Susie says, I go for rolls. I mean, you are braver than me, Susie. I'm braver than me. I'm nervous about rolls, but if I'm going to feel one, feeling on searching is probably better than feeling in a hand-to-claw combat with a werewolf, right? So maybe keeping the trap for that makes more sense. Alright, okay. Alright, I'm going to go with the rolls. I'm going to spend my experience first, though. Try and help myself. So I'm going to spend 1 experience to move my 10 to a 9 on dexterity, and also my 12 to an 11. I'll spend my second experience to move that 9 to an 8, and that 11 to a 10. So now my dexterity is really good. It's 4, 5, 8, 10. Let's do the search the ruin. And I'm going to do my 2 dice, plus I'm going to chuck an effort dice into it as well, because I really want to find something with this. So we're looking for 8 would be really great. That's 6, which is 2, which is not awful. Come on, Silver. Hi-ho, Silver. Can it be? The tabernacle is left intact. It seems unlocked, but edges of disuse have jammed the hinges shut. Refresh one of your effort dice. Oh no! I just put all my experience into dexterity and not into power. Oh, okay. I want to open it. I also want a definition of tabernacle. Somebody sort me out with that. I want to open it. Power test to pull hard or pry it open. I do have a hatchet, and I can either discard the hatchet for 2 extra successes on a power test, or I could scan the hatchet to pry it open. What's going to be more successful? Chat, help me. Pry it open. A hatchet's going to be good to pry open, right? It's got weapon/gear as its kind of features. If I roll an 8, I get 2 successes, and I can add 2 more with the hatchet. I feel like the right item, we've seen this with the lockpick, the right item for the right situation is going to guarantee success. A mediocre item might not. Pry it open. Pry it open with a hatchet. Would you pry something open with a hatchet? Probably not, right? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to commit to the test. I'm going to do a power test. I'm going to put 1 effort dice in. If I get 5, I'll get 1 success. If I get 8, I'll get 2, and then I'll decide whether I want to add the hatchet in or not. Okay, that's 6. That's 1 success. Okay, I'm going to commit the hatchet. I'm going to discard the hatchet for an extra 2 successes. And hope that 3 successes is going to be enough to get me in this door. Pull hard. 3 successes. Let me in. You pull with all your strength, and it finally relents. There's a chalice inside, its surface shiny as only silver can. How long has it been here, forgotten by all? Take the chalice, or take the chalice but leave an offering in return. Well, I don't have 2 gold. You can have a bow. I think I'm just taking the chalice. Oh, I had to exhaust one of my effort dice. You take the silver chalice, you'd find a better use for it. Who'd find a better use for it than you? And yet you feel uneasy. Maybe the chalice was long since forgotten, but your conscience still gnaws at you. Oh no, I'm a bad person. Oh no. Bree says, a tabernacle in a church is the box where they store the communion wafers. Boom. Thank you, Bree. And apparently they also store chalices that we probably should have left an offering for, but we had no money. All right. So we have a chalice, which is indeed holy and silver. Gonna melt the chalice. Gonna melt the chalice. Shouldn't feel so happy about that. I mean, let's look at the stained glass. Let's see what happens. Dr. Pepper, eh? Dr. Pepper, what's the worst that could happen? 6 gets me 1 success. What's the worst that can happen? You look at the glass, you fall, and you cut yourself. The figures, vibrant in the rays of sun, move as if alive. 3 knights, burdened with chains, walk a long, winding path, and at the end, an angel waits. As you try to focus on it, a shadow briefly falls over the ruin. A piece of glass is missing where the angel's face should be. You shiver and fall to your knees, burdened with knowledge you don't understand yet. Foreshadowing. Grab an experience. Wow. All right. Let's end our turn. Oh! Walking back from the abbey, you find a patch of fresh herbs growing from a sunlit patch of ground. You take it as a good sign. Gain herbs. Nice. We win these. Herbs. Herbs can be discarded to add 4 to your roll total. That is epic. That is epically good. So now we've got a bow, which we can discard to use our dexterity and power in a dexterity test. We've got a trap, which we can discard to get an automatic 10 on a roll in a dexterity test. We've got the chalice, which is silver. We're going to melt that. And we've got herbs, which we can discard to gain +4 to your roll. I'm not going to get attached to the chalice because it's getting melted. Oh, the abbey is out of there. Refresh the dice. Day 8, 4 days remaining. Okay, it's going to take us 2 days to get back to the smith. We could either go straight to the town, the west part of town. So we could either go straight here and visit either the inn and the doctor, or the bishop and the church. Or we could go here, where there's a wolf howling. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, wolf howls somewhere in the meadow. Do you know what? I want to go that way. Let's go exploring. All right. The briars and rocks are covered in snow. Not much else to be seen here. There's a horse in peril. Oh no! The horse is managing to evade the wolf for now. Oh no! No, horsey! Oh, there's a holy spring. Despite the freezing cold, water still flows. Oh no. In the far corner of the meadow, a dramatic scene is unfolding. A horse of rare beauty is assailed by a ravenous wolf. For now, it manages to evade the predator, but how long can it last? Refresh one of your effort dice. Oh, that's like a guilt thing, man. That's like, oh, here, have an effort dice. Go and help the horse. Oh, man. But if I go to the Holy Spring, I'm bound to get like some, I don't know, holy water is not going to work against a werewolf, is it? But maybe I get something that refreshes me. Chat. Help the horse or Holy Spring. I'm trying to be an evil person, but I really want to go and help the horse, right? I go and help the horse, right? I do. I go and help the horse. We help the horsies. I can't. Help the horse. Kill the werewolf. I don't like. I'll go. Yeah, I'm gonna go help the horse. I'm gonna go help the horse. Okay. Holy water is holy water is pretty good, but if you can help the horse, you can probably gain it. You need to do something redeeming. Oh, Susie, don't make me feel bad. A horse in peril. A defenseless creature is in peril. A stallion of great beauty is being harassed by a hungry wolf. For now, the horse is able to keep its attacker at bay, but it's clearly exhausted, and the frozen field offers no shelter. Your arrival buys it some time as the wolf's attention turns momentarily to you. Fight the wolf or drive the wolf off. I'm going to drive the wolf off because I definitely have a better chance of doing well. I'm not going to run. I mean, we've come this far. I will spend the experience I earned to give us a good chance of doing even better. I'm going to move my dexterity down from 8 to 7. So a 7 would give us 3 successes on dexterity. Now 4, 5, 7. And then I'll spend the other one to move this power down from 11 to 10. So dexterity is on 4, 5, 7, and 10 right now. So let's go for drive the wolf off. I can lead it away or scare it off with fire. I'm not sure I like the idea of leading it away, but I'm not trying to make you feel bad, Hugs. I just thought you might enjoy the peacefulness of helping. Oh, thank you, Susie. You know me so well. Okay, let's lead the wolf away. I'm going to do the hula from Lion King. You want a hungry pig? You want I can't remember it. Okay, let's lead the wolf away. Let's commit 1 effort dice to this. We definitely want to see a 7. Would be amazing. We get 2, 1, 2. That's 5. That's still 2 successes, which isn't bad. I could add 4 to my roll. Oh. No, let's go with 2 successes. I'm not... I've got a feeling I might end up regretting this a little bit. You get its attention and keep a safe distance. It follows you cautiously, seeing you as perhaps easy prey. By guile and patience, you lead it astray while you yourself return to the field. The horse is safe for now. Oh, I can tame the stallion. Oh. Okay. I can do it with soft words and patience. Or I came prepared. I'm going to tame it with a bow, or a trap, or some herbs, or a silver chalice. I don't think I've got the correct preparations for this. I think we're gonna have to just try and do soft words and patience. Oh, no, I want the horsey. I'm gonna commit a dice to this. Oh, I'm getting distracted from my purpose. So 2 dice, I would need a 7 for 2 successes. I feel like an extra effort dice is probably needed to get a good chance at 2 successes. The downside being that I have no effort dice left. But I want the horsey. So here we go. Horsey time. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 6. 1 success. I could use the herbs. That would put me at 2 successes. I've just read the chalice. Okay, I've just read the chalice. I've just read the chalice, folks. I've just read the chalice. Always, in every intelligence test, you may set one of your rolled effort dice to any face. Booyah. So we're going to set that to 3, which gets us to 7, and we get 2 successes. Guess what? Should have read the chalice rather than just simply deciding that I was going to melt it without reading its ability. So here we go. 2 successes. What do we get? We gain a stallion. We gain a stallion. Seems like you have a good hand for horses. Spending time to approach slowly and speak softly, you manage to climb onto the stallion's back. It doesn't object. Give me the stallion. It's not even a horse. It's a stallion. Man. Oh, +1 move range always. As a quick comparison, I know you can't really see this, but there are horses, which says instead of a regular move, you can move to any explored tile, but you discard it. It's a one-time effect. But the stallion is +1 move range all the time, and it's worth twice as much. Oh, yes. Nothing else nothing else worthwhile happens on the frozen field. All right. Let's remove that. Okay. Got to recenter myself. Got to refocus at the task at hand because I'm running out of time. So it is day 9. Got to refresh an effort dice. I have 3 days remaining. So get to the blacksmith. Melt down the chalice. Find the beast. But now we have +1 move range. I love everything about it. Off we're going to the blacksmith. Yes, let's go. Where I need to move myself to the blacksmith. Okay. I'm going to try and steal from him. My dexterity has been getting slowly better. This is the 3rd time I grace your presence, blacksmith, and now I am a master thief. Give me all your stuff. I'm so gonna try and steal from him again. It's happening. I mean, yeah, it was totally happening. Okay, give him a silver item. I mean, just so you know, I'll cover the QR code for a second. So this was the chalice, and it has an amazing ability, which, as I mentioned, always... Oh, that's backwards. You guys can't see that. Never mind. An always active, very strong ability. Pure silver, the smith says, quickly evaluating your finding. This will be enough, says the smith. Tomorrow your blade will be ready. Discard the chalice. The smith can now finish your weapon. It will be waiting for you at the edge of the dark woods. He dares not accompany you. Wait, at the edge of the dark woods? Okay, so that's... yeah, that's here, right? That was the few venture here. Because this was just Wolf Den. This was Dangerous Row. Oh my goodness. And the Stallion is going to give us 1, 2, 3 movements so we can make it there in one day. Oh, Stallion. The beast is avoiding. Oh, yes! 3 more days. Oh, you guys can't see this. Sorry. 3 more days. 3 more days. Yeah, baby. Okay, let's steal something. I'm not going to use any effort dice though, right? So if I get 4, right, we've done this already, and I think both times we got 2 successes and it worked out. 4 gives me 1 success, 5 gives me 2 successes, but 7 would give me 3 successes. Do I put an effort dice into stealing from the blacksmith? Yeah, I do. Okay, so 3 dice, looking for 7, or 10 would give us 4. That is 8. So that's 3 successes. Okay. Give me all your stuff, blacksmith. This is the 3rd time I grace your door. You better have something worthy of stealing. You get the chance to pilfer something from his wares. You silence your conscience as you do. Shut up, conscience. Take any one item from this mystery stack. Oh, you what, mate? I didn't think it was going to be that cool. Oh, crossbow? Crossbow? I mean, it's a ranged weapon, which, like, if given the opportunity to use this against the werewolf, is going to be good. The idea of losing dexterity to gain power is a bit... hold on a minute. Let me check my symbology for a minute. Oh, yeah. So I'd basically be losing 1 dexterity and gaining 1 power. But it's a ranged weapon that's scannable. Lockpick. Oh, its discard effect is amazing. It's got a discard effect that says gain 1 dexterity for every other item you own. I have 4 items. If I had the lockpick, I would basically be able to get 4 dexterity increases. That's super strong. Hatchet, we've seen before. Sword could be useful if I have to do power tests. And right now, I have no good way of doing power tests. Do you know what? I'm taking the crossbow. The crossbow just seems badass because now I'm riding a stallion with a crossbow and a bow. And I got some herbs in my pocket and a trap. Like, this is legitimately what I wanted when I set out to hunt the werewolf. I'm geared, I'm prepared, I'm going in. Susie says you have extra days. You can pray at the church to get back all your dice. Ooh. I thought you were going to say pray at the church to repent. I think the lockpick is worth it, as you'll have to discard something to get the weapon from the blacksmith. Well, the thing is, right, I just stole the crossbow. What I could now do is sell him his own crossbow for 2 gold. Buy a lockpick. That's such an evil thing to do. Steal his most expensive thing, sell it back to him, buy the other stuff that I really wanted. Oh, I don't know if I'm that evil. I would definitely need to stop at the church to pray for forgiveness. How does item storage work? I can only have 5 items, right? And if at any time I have more than that, I have to discard down. Oh, that's making me all super guilty feeling. Whew. Oh man, that's funny. Oh, Joe, I'm going to do it. I think I'm just going to do it. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. It's happening. So here's what I do. I click in the app to take a look at his wares. I'm going to use his stack because it's once per turn. I'm going to sell him his crossbow for 2 gold. I'm going to use that 2 gold to buy a lockpick and a sword. And I'm going to immediately use the lockpick to gain 4, because I got 4 other items at the time, to gain 4 dexterity stat increases. So we'll take the 4 to a 3. No, we'll take the 7 to a 6, And then we'll take the 10 to a 7. So now my dexterity is 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yes. And I got 5 items. Now I've got a bow and a sword and herbs and a stallion and a trap. Yeah, we're good. Let's do this. I'm gonna. Do you know why I'm here though? I'm gonna ask him about the stallion. I'm really curious to see if he has anything to share about it. That's no ordinary horse. The stable would be very grateful if you bring it back to him. Oh, dang. I mean, I want to care, but there's a werewolf going. I don't care that the stableman wants his horse back. We got to go kill a werewolf. All right. Day 10. Refresh and effort dice. 5 days remaining. The beast slinks back into the shadows, leaving behind only the bloody remains of its latest victim. Where? All right, Susie, I'm gonna take your advice. I'm gonna take your advice. Since we've got a couple of days spare, I'm gonna go visit the church and get some praying done. Okay, the church gathers the faithful every day since the beast attacked. Some see the beast as a divine punishment. Most believe it can't step onto sacred ground. With so many eager to repent for their sins, the offering box is always full. The bishop has taken over and made the church his own. So far, no one has earned his reward. I really want to know what the reward is. Do I pray before or after I steal the money from the offering box? I steal first, right? And then pray after, right? Margin, do it. Do it. Yeah, we're committing to the evil play this week. We are stealing money from the offering box. We're not going to commit any extra dice. We're looking for 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't know if you can see this or not, but that is a 1 and a 1. Steal first and use effort dice, says Bree. Bree is smart. I did not use the effort dice. And I get 0 successes. Is there not a single moment when no one is looking at you? You loiter around the offering box suspiciously long, but not a single opportunity arises. See, my heart wasn't in it, right? My heart wasn't in it. Let's just have ourselves a wee pray. Oh, no! Susie! Susie, what are you doing? Your conscience weighs heavy. Is your quest truly worth the sins you've committed? Can they be forgiven? Exhaust one of your effort dice. I'll go to the church and pray. You'll get your effort dice back. Unless I've been evil and I get smitten, smoted, I get smited. So if anyone that doesn't know, LOL, it has never done that to me before. The game must have that must be the consequences of the game. So if you don't know, in Destinies, no good deed goes unpunished. I mean, I haven't really done a lot of good deeds this game other than saving the horse, but I've just kept it, right? So there are 3 stats on your board, right? You have intelligence, you have dexterity, and you have power. However, if you read the rulebook, the back, there is a very small section entitled Virtue. The world remembers players' moral choices can affect how the world interacts with them. Good or evil, it is up to each player to choose their own path. The deeper they follow the path, the more it benefits them. So right now, I have been... Hello, Naughty Huntsman. Hello, Naughty Philippe Mowinski, creator of Destinies, you wonderful and evil person. I'm laughing so hard over here that my eyes are starting to water. Are you laughing hard, Susie? Because you're like, I'm going to convince Az that he's got extra time and he should go to the church, he should get his effort dice back, and he should pray and it'll be amazing. And instead... I got smoted, smited, smitten, smote. If I die to the werewolf now because I've got no effort dice left, you and I are going to have a talk. Just kidding. I love it. All right, end my turn. 4 days left. Refreshing effort dice. Let's get on our horse and go wolf hunting. We're diving this one, right? Few venture this far into the woods, and few are still with the beast around. So where am I? I am 2 spaces away. So I've got the stallion for a 3rd space of movement, so it's fine. So yes, we're going absolutely to tile 4. The forest is dark and dense. It doesn't want you here. Oh, brilliant. The forest is sentient. I'm about to fight a flaming ent. Killing huntsmen always feels like walking downhill. Okay. See what's going to happen. A small hut stands among the trees. This is where the old Pathfinder lives. Mate, why you stand there? Something dark stirs in the woods. It's pitch black beneath the trees. Well, guess where I'm going. Guess where I'm going. I mean, we can stop with the Pathfinder. I mean, we have some time. I hope. I just realized, do I have to pick up the weapon? No. The blacksmith told me the weapon was at the dark woods, right? Didn't he? So yeah, we just head into the dark woods. We got this. We got this. We win these dark woods. Yes. The woods are ominous, unwelcoming, and, most of all, dark. That's why they're not called the Bright Woods. No one comes here without a dire need, except for the sorceress, if you believe the rumors. Is this where she disappeared? How will you ever find anything in this labyrinth of pitch black paths? I can find my way through the woods. I can shout, is someone there? Or I can try and start my finale to kill the beast. We know what we came here for. I'm not spoiling any more of this stuff. You guys can explore the dark woods yourself. I'm going to fight the beast. There is no stopping now. It is time. Oh. Okay. The smith's assistant waits at the edge of the wood, unwilling to enter the darkness. Nervously, he gives you an object wrapped in cloth and then immediately runs away. You don't really blame him. As you unwrap it, the gift gleams with pure silver. The blade is sharp. Again, silver dagger. I kind of would have liked something a little bit bigger than a silver dagger. So I've got a silver dagger now. It says, in every power test, you may lose 1 intelligence to use all of your intelligence instead of power. I'm probably never going to use that. My power is definitely better than my intelligence. But now I have too many items. So I'm going to have to drop an item. I was going to drop the stallion? No, I'm going to use the bow. The bow no longer makes sense. The bow says instead of dexterity test, use my power. It does not make sense for me anymore. So I will just drop the bow down in that space. So there's a bow lying on the path here now. For anyone that wants it. Alright, little bow. Okay, let's get at it. Oh no, why do I need intelligence? It must end soon, friend, you hear, just as you enter the forest shadow. Oh, sorry. It must end soon, friend, you hear, just as you enter the forest shadow. The sorceress, the mayor's wife, and your mistress sits on a fallen log, disheveled but otherwise unharmed. No more hiding. The beast must die. Track down the beast, or promise to protect her. I want to track down the beast. Let's get it. Track it. All right. This is not going to go well. I don't have very good intelligence. Intelligence is by far my worst stat. 7 would give me 2 successes. That's a 6. That's 1 success. All right. Well, let's just see what happens. If it finds me, it finds me. It only takes you a moment to locate the beast's trail. Then another, and yet another, circling all around you. Uh-oh. Who is hunting who, you wonder? Wait, says the sorceress finally. There's another way. She clearly saw me feel at hunting the wolf. Your turn ends. Refresh the dice. Oh, 3 days remaining. Okay. There's a bond between us, she explains, between me and this monster. We must find it soon, and I will need your help. She looks around. I need ingredients for a spell. I can give her my blood, or I can give her herbs. I can do a dexterity check, which, to be honest with you, I've got a good chance of succeeding at, but I also just have some herbs that we found on the way back from the Abbey, so I think I just won't risk it. I think we'll just let's get some. Oh, sneaky mouse. More herbs. The sorceress accepts the bundle of dried herbs and sets them alight. She inhales the smoke, whispering her spells, searching. It's headed for the town. Her eyes snap open and you both run where the spell has guided you. Oh, sugar. It didn't tell me to discard the herbs. Philippe/Martin, if you're still here, didn't tell me to discard them, but I'm gonna, because it said she burnt them. You're now on the outskirts of town. It's quiet now, but you fear you don't have much time left to end your bloody hunt. You must lure the beast out of town, whispers the sorceress. A dog barks somewhere nearby. Oh, man. Convince the sorceress to call the beast's name, or lure the beast with some bait. Does the stallion count as bait? Yeah? No? Too evil? Too silly? Maybe? The wolf was attacking it in the north. Fresh meat's better than, like, butchered meat, right? Probably, says Bree. I guess not all herbs were used. Probably you should keep it. Ah, okay, Martin. Good job you're here. Good job you're here. Good man. Thank you. No. Oh my, the stallion. Why not, says Steve. Susie's like, the stallion. Not silly. Try it. I mean, the thing... So again, this is tricky because it's a dexterity test, which I'm very, very, very good at. I have 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I can lure the beast with some bait. Oh, no, it says it right there. Oh. Catch the dog that you heard, or you have an animal with you. This is evil. This is evil. I wasn't. Steve. So, as in, I saved the stallion to now feed the stallion to the werewolf, or you save the stallion because I'm going to catch a dog. Which is it? She said, I mean, you're already evil, so the church punished you for praying. Martin says, I think you got it for a reason. Hashtag Destinies. I don't like just. Okay. Maybe it's going to run away. Maybe it's just bait and it runs in, and then all of a sudden the stallion just runs away, right? Church said you're going to hell anyway, says Charles. Steve says maybe you can push the sorceress in front at the last second. I mean, technically she's my mistress. Animal blood paints the snow. Its smell clear in the frozen air. I just nicked it. I just give it a tiny little nick. Just a tiny, tiny little nick. Just a little nick. A howl responds, ringing with accusation. The beast, a mass of fur and muscle appears between the buildings. Oh no. Oh, I mean, we're fighting the beast. And we're doing it with a crossbow. No, I'll go with my crossbow. We're doing it with a silver dagger, silver dagger, silver dagger. Fight the beast, fight the beast, fight the beast with the silver dagger. Okay. Oh, it's a power test. The silver shines bright in the moonlight. It's time to put your blade to the test. But I'm really bad at power tests. Power tests are not my thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard the sword. The sword says in a power test, don't roll any dice. Instead, your roll equals 10. And with that, I will get 3 successes. So I'm discarding the sword. We're going to put in 3 successes. I hope this is enough because I would need to get 12 for 4 successes. That's hard. The silver blade strikes true, piercing its skin and lodging itself deep between its ribs. The monster cries out in pain and staggers back, bleeding. With a final human moan, it falls to its knees. The beast lies broken at your feet. Somewhere close you hear townsfolk approaching. Kill it now, whispers your mistress. No one can see it like this. Long have you waited to do this. It brings you no joy, but it must be done. This is top half roleplay as, bottom half actual as. It must be done. I don't really want another power test. I'm going to commit all of my effort dice to this. I'm assuming this might be my last roll, so I'm going to commit my 2 main dice and both of my effort dice, hoping for 5, 8, or 10. We don't do very well. I got 5, 6, 7. That is 1 success. No, I'm going to discard the herbs. To add +4 to my roll. So that becomes 5, 6, 7, 11. Oh, those herbs. And that's going to be 3 successes. Oh, come on. Finish this. You will not judge the man who became the beast, but as she commands, so you will do. You take his life with no sense of triumph, driven only by duty to the one you serve. This is what must be done. As the beast lies dead, you search your feelings and realize you are at peace with your conscience. There was, you tell yourself, no other possible ending to this story. There's no time to enjoy your victory. Not yet. As the mob closes in, you drag the already shifting body first through the village, then the snowy plains. Using all your craft, you mask your tracks and lose the pursuers. As the dawn catches you finishing your morbid task, you and the sorceress look at each other and share a morbid laugh. The beast was no more. The townsfolk never learned its final fate, for the huntsman was discreet and never spoke a word about those strange events. Some suspected his role in ridding the town of the monster, for how else would he deserve the praise he received from the mayor's wife, miraculously returned. The mayor himself was never seen again, but he was soon forgotten. One more victim of the beast. His widow governed in his stead and proved herself effective and just. Under the huntsman's watchful eye, men's distrust for her faded, despite the rumours of the sorceries she practiced. Soon the winter ended, and with the memory of this bloody time, as spring came, celebrations were held, as survivors of the winter days feasted, merry and eager to leave the darkness behind. Little did they know that their predicament was just the beginning of something much grander. Oosh! Not exactly the Van Helsing epic, heroic, saving the town story that I hoped for when I set out this evening, but an epic, twisting story nonetheless. That was awesome. Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed that, and thoroughly enjoyed everybody's advice and suggestions. Again, like, this time, I got to go to a bunch of new places, still haven't visited the field, still haven't properly explored here, didn't do the mausoleum or the Holy Spring. We did do the stones, although kind of unsuccessfully, and still haven't really got into this manor. I really want to get into this manor before the attack at some point, and haven't visited the Romani king down here. So much still to do in this scenario. Wow. super enjoyable, but yay. And yes, clearly, having played before, I had a little bit of knowledge about kind of where I could get one silver item, but had great fun exploring and finding the second one. I had to make some really good decisions there. And that narrative, the stallion. At least I didn't sacrifice the stallion completely, all right? I just a little bit of blood, and that was it. Fine. Thank you so much, everybody. Victorious but gut-wrenching, wasn't it? I'm not going to lie, Susie. I'm going to go have a nice cup of tea. I need to wind down. That was traumatic. Bree says, you did it. Thanks, Bree. Bree, we'll see you next week for some Kingdom Rush, I think. Something a little less stressful. And congrats, says Charles Eldridge. Awesome game. Thank you so much. And yes, to Philip Mowinski, who says, bravo, Philip. And to Michal Gobieski, and to Carol, and to all the writers involved in the game. Hats off to you. Incredible, incredible experience. I enjoyed that thoroughly. All right. Well, I'm going to say good evening, goodbye to you all. Have a lovely day wherever you are. And yes, woot, spelt the way I like it, although I might start spelling it hoot the way Susie did. I did enjoy that quite a lot. Very nice, since Wenceslas. Thank you for coming back again, Wenceslas. Thank you so much for your support on Facebook. And yes, Kingdom Rush, so peaceful, so relaxing. Such peaceful, such relax. So I'm going to log off for now. Thank you all again so much for coming by and playing games with me next week. And I will see you all next Tuesday for some more.